race. Gates are back, and they sent on their way with Island Treasure giving away about 2 lengths. Cloud Chaser is one of the first to break beneath the moon, goes forward as well. Busy Lizzie's in the vanguard, and De Janeiro at the outside of the pace also seeks a prominent role. Island Treasure recovers to race midfield in the blue and gold colours. Then comes Miss New York in the pink, joined by Dual Agent. Further back to Born Ready. She travels one from last, and Trip to Maputo has been left along at the back of the field. She took her medicine from the deepest draw, and she's going to try and make up all of the ground at the corner of the track. And De Janeiro is in front by 2.5 lengths. Busy Lizzie got across, got onto the rail in second, joined by Island Treasure. Then comes Beneath the Moon, Cloud Chaser, Red Jacket, White Cap, racing 5th and nearly 7 lengths off the leader. Miss New York, Dual Agent are the next two. Then we go 1.5 lengths away to Born Ready and Trip to Maputo. They must be 12 lengths from the leader, and they're about to take the angle for home. They go to the final 600 metres. De Janeiro guides them along as the leader, 1.5 lengths. Busy Lizzie is second. Then comes Island Treasure, who races away in third and 2 lengths off the leader at the top of the straight. Got just ahead of Busy Lizzie. Then comes Cloud Chaser. Towards the inside is Beneath the Moon, Trip to Maputo. The light blue is nearest us. Got 5 to make up. Next best is Miss New York as they now reach the final 300 metres. Towards the inside, Beneath the Moon, De Janeiro, Busy Lizzie in between them. Trip to Maputo continues to catch the eye and wear down the leaders, and Trip to Maputo on the charge, full of running, went forward to take the lead from Cloud Chaser. Then comes Miss New York, but Trip to Maputo from last to first. You don't do that at Hollywood Bets Durbanville too often. Second goes the way of Cloud Chaser. Third, tight, Miss New York is involved with Beneath the Moon. So the winner races towards the left-hand side. The familiar Drakenstein colours, the blue with the white square. And from last to first, like I said, you don't see that every day. Yes, the pace was on, but the pace has been on throughout this entire Spring Country series. And they don't come back and they don't make up ground. But Trip to Maputo has from the deepest draw as well.
Winner of race 4 is number 9, Trip to Maputo, daughter of Trippy. Well done to Sika Kela Matiwane. He receives his 1,000 Rand. Thank you to Cape Racing and Hollywood Bets. Candice, the conditioner. Candice, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
A bit nerve-wracking having her right at the back of the field and all that work to do, but she made it look easy towards the end.
Yeah, Vicky, you know, we settled with the worst of the draws, and she's not a filly that's got a huge amount of pace to try and overcome a draw with, and they were going a good pace. She's a trippy, so she's got a lovely turn of foot, so unfortunately you just have to take your chances that way. Thankfully today this is a bit of a false rail out there, so you can come out a little bit early and you can come a bit wide into the straight, so that definitely helped too. But in saying all of those things, Vicky, I think she's a very nice filly. I've always liked her from the day she walked in my yard. She had a few issues and she went back to the farm and came back again, so she's been a little bit behind my other fillies. But yeah, she's a super filly. She's really done nothing wrong since she's been in training, and I think she's got a bright future ahead of her.
I know you have always said that, you know, I think the comments compared to what she looks like, I mean, she's quite a slight filly, not slight, but a small compact filly.
I think she's slight. She's got a lot of substance. She's not the tallest of fillies, but she's got a lot of substance to her, Vicky, and I think that's, you know, what makes her as, you know, as decent as she is. So, as I say, I think Gaynor and Kevin have got a nice filly on their hands, and I think as we go along, she's maybe not up to Guineas levels and things like that just right now, but later on I think she'll make her way into some black type features, I would think.
Candice, well done.
Thank you, and well done to them.
Well done to Candice. Yeah, no, please, this is a moment. Take your moment, Aldo. There you go. In winning ways. Well done, Aldo.
Thank you. Thanks, Vicky.
As our producer said, go Volker. But are you obviously got down to the weight? This filly, were you ever worried about how far back you were?
A little bit, just because of the way track's running. Not ideal to be riding a young filly from a draw like it, especially against old horses with pace. They went, and initially I was going to go set up second, third, but it didn't work out. It didn't feel like the right thing to do, so I elected to sit in. Thought it was the right thing to do at the time. Then just before the straight, I thought I'm going to have to take my chances here and make up a bit of ground just because the way the track is and the conditions we're dealing with here today. So I made up about 3 lengths just before we turned for home, and I think it was a winning move for us because she had all the momentum then, and I could sit on it just a fraction longer because I got to Grant's horse and I allowed him just to tag me along and pull me through to the right place, and from there it was just ability coming through. I said last time I think she's a nice filly. I do think so. I hope she doesn't run at this course again, because I think I could rather run my goat here. It's a lovely course, don't get me wrong. But for a filly like this, it's progressive. It's not ideal for her, you know. So she made up the ground quite nicely. All just signs of ability, and I think she's going to come on from this because she came on from her last run. This is no easy task into the conditions that we're dealing with here from a 9 or 10 draw out of 10. So young, fully progressive, and I hope she keeps improving.
Elder, well done for the
Thanks
win.
so much. Thanks to Candice. Thanks to Kevin. Thanks for the opportunities. Well done to MJ. Now it's for the Proteas.
Elder, always, never mind the weighty rides, always a bit of joy. Number 9, Trip to Maputo, daughter of Trippy. Well done to Mrs. Rupert Drakensteen for owning and breeding a lovely filly. As Candice said, she's not the tallest, but most certainly substantial and quite a nice, classy type. So keep an eye on her and don't leave her out going forward. She will be a filly that will be progressive.